Hey,
Hey.
did you warm up?
Yes.
Did you eat your power bar?
Yes.
Did you...
Was it like this before we got married?
Nah, you weren't as obedient.
Obedient? Ouch!
Shut up.
Hey, no before a fight.
He's racing, not fighting.
Getting out Bogle rides.
Sean, man, I got a huge favor to ask of you.
What do you need now, Jason?
I really need to borrow your spare motor.
You're dreaming, Roll-Up. There's absolutely no way.
I don't know, Jace. That's the only spare we got. What happened to yours?
I don't have anything spare. I don't have brake levers, clutch levers, anything.
I don't know. Well,
Sean, that is a $5,000 motor. You can't do that.
you'll bring it back right after the finish, right?
Yeah, right after the race.
You're crazy. Sam is going to kill both of us. I'm not going to burn for this.
All right. Thanks, I'll see you right after the race.
Why? Why did you do that?
It's karma.
Karma?
Karma.
Next thing you know, you'll be donating your kidneys or something.
And wow, what a race between Bogle and Powell. The two riders riding very aggressively, bumping and grinding. It looked like they might have even hooked their handlebars. Wow, I don't know. They could have very well bumped. We'll let the teammates Bogle and Powell work that out in the team trailer.
Hey, wait up a second. Don't you hear me talking to you? What in the hell's your problem? You're riding all over the place out there.
Hey man, it's not my fault if you can't stay on the track. Hey, you want to take up something safe? Try bowling.
Oh, look, there's the neighbor. He's so weird.
I just think he's quiet. Come on, let's go.
How come Marty gets away with riding like that?
I don't know.
Well, at least you won't be racing against him next year.
He won't go to Europe if he signs a better deal here.
What are you doing?
I like the view better from back here.
Is this what you call incentive training?
That's a good name for it.
Ah, Are you tired?
No, are you?
A little bit. Race you home.
Okay.
Hey, bro! Don't do that, man. You scared the hell out of me. Hey, what's up?
I'm sorry. I just came by to see how things are going.
Things are cool. You getting pumped up for Daytona?
Yeah.
Sean! I want to see you in my office.
Yeah, I'll be there in a sec. Did Jason get the motor back?
Yeah, right after the race, just like he promised.
I guess it can't be about that then. I'll be right back.
Hey, man. Have a seat.
What's up?
I want to talk to you about what happened at the track today.
Yeah, I do too. You know, what's the deal with letting Marty ride like that?
What? Marty rides like Marty? That's not what I wanted to talk about. I'm referring to you lending out my spare parts. I'm not finished. You know, I'm curious. Were you going to pay the $7,000 if your extra special friend blew up my motor?
Listen, I'm sorry about the motor. I realize it wasn't in the best interest of the team. But we've talked about how road racing needs a big boost. We both wish it was as big as NASCAR. I figured the only way we're ever going to get anywhere is to help each other out in any way we can.
Come on, save it.
No, seriously. I lent it so this rider would get more points and hopefully get sponsored. More sponsorship means more coverage, and more coverage ultimately means more spectators.
All right. I understand where you're coming from. But I don't want this ever to happen again. At least not without clearing it with me first.
I promise it won't ever happen again. What about Marty?
Whoa, what about it?
Come on. He almost ran me off the track.
Look, Sean, you're a kick-ass rider. I mean, you got plenty of things lined up for next year, no matter how you finish. You were talking about raising interest, right? Well, Marty's tactics, no matter how unethical they are, raises interest, raises PR. I mean, it's controversial. Besides, now I got 2 riders on the podium.
You're not going to get 2 riders on the podium if he takes both of us out.
Sean, you know, it does not get any easier.
Let me get this straight. It's okay with you if he takes both of us out.
That's not what I meant.
How is it? It's 5 o'clock. Go back to sleep. I'm gonna go out and get some laps early. I'll have Ron pick you up on his way out, okay? Okay.
Guess it's time to roll the fatty. My boy, always coming prepared to fly us off to some new horizons.
Unit 6, Los Angeles. Show me out at milepost 127.9, just north of the dam. I got a vehicle over the side about 800, 900 feet over. You're gonna have to contact Sheriff Search and Rescue. Get him up here as soon as possible. I can't get down there at all.
Search and Rescue 3 on scene. Medic 3 to command. We have a single patient, mid-30s male, unconscious. We need full C-spine precautions, large bore IVs, and check the status of the trauma center.
Another unit safe. Go ahead and roll another unit up here for backup. I got a couple of unmanageables in a white van, most likely under the influence of a narcotic or an opiate.
The trauma center's been notified. They're standing by for the code yellow.
We have a 25-year-old male who's a rollover MVA. His Glasgow coma score was 3 in the field. Post-resuscitation, his Glasgow coma score was 15, E5, M6, V4. The patient appears to have no motor function below the waist. Patient's vital signs currently are a pulse of 50, blood pressure of 90/60, respirations of 18, and an oxygen saturation of 95% on room air. Patient appears to have hypertension and bradycardia. Initiate solumedrol, 30 milligrams per kilogram, IV piggyback over the first hour, followed by 5.4 milligrams per kilogram, IV piggyback every hour for 24 hours. Maintain strict spinal precautions. Obtain an AP lateral C-spine, AP lateral thoracic and lumbosacral spine film stat. Provide dopamine 7 mics per kilo per minute for pharmacologic support of patient blood pressure. The patient appears hemodynamically unstable. Start 2 large bore IVs in each anticubital fossa. Bolus the patient with 500 cc's of Pespan. Place a Foley. I want a CBC, type and cross, pro time, prothrombin time stat. Give the patient supplemental oxygen.
Come on in here. Have a seat, please.
Oh, there you are. I'm Sean's father. Okay, have a seat. Thanks.
Well, as you guys know, Sean was brought in with a fractured vertebrae and the thoracic region of his back.
That means what?
Means that Sean is paralyzed. And I hate to be the one to tell you guys this, but he will never be able to walk again.
Can you see him?
No, I mean, he's very sedated right now. It might be better if you guys wait till tomorrow.
Please. Can we at least look in on him?
Okay. All right. But only for a minute, okay? Oh, great, you're awake. My name's Dr. Augusta.
How come all the nurses keep dodging my questions?
Well, I'm afraid they're not allowed to tell you anything. That's just hospital policy.
Okay, so you tell me.
Okay. Sean, you suffered a complete lesion to your third thoracic vertebrae.
I can't feel my legs.
Your spinal cord has suffered a tremendous shock.
Are you telling me that I'm not going to walk again?
I'm afraid so.
You mean to tell me there's no operation or anything? They'll give me a second chance?
I'm sorry. If there was a chance, I would tell you. Your spinal cord has been pinched so bad that it's cut off the signal from the brain.
So unpinch it.
Well, we will try to relieve the pressure, but there's a risk involved in that. I mean, it could raise your paralysis. See, nerves they don't regenerate like skin. I'm afraid, you know, you've done so much damage that there's no way of reversing the process. Look, if you need me, why don't you have the nurses page me, okay? Sorry, Sean.
Gordo, 6319. Chris Gordo, 6319. Dr. Cable, call the operator.
Do you want something to eat?
No.
Sean. Someone here to see you.
Hey man, I brought you some cookies. I've been meaning to come in to see how you're doing.
How am I doing? Isn't that pretty damn obvious?
Sean, I'm really sorry about
I
this.
don't need your pity.
Sean.
What? Am I supposed to pretend like we're old friends?
You don't need to act like that.
What I don't need is him coming in here expecting me to make him feel better. Get the hell out of here.
Fine.
You don't know if that's why he came in here.
You know something you'll never understand.
Sean, don't take your hostility towards him out on Lisa. She doesn't deserve it.
I'm the one that doesn't deserve it.
This is something you're gonna have to deal with. And you don't have to do it alone. We're both here for you, man. Man, I'm gonna go see where Lisa went. I've got some things I need to do, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Hey. You okay?
He doesn't know how bad it hurts when you talk to her that way.
Just going through a really tough time.
No. I think he's right. Probably won't be able to understand.
Come on. Things will be fine.
I have no idea how it's going to be like for us, Ron.
Things will work themselves out, okay? Don't worry. Be just fine.
Man, welcome to Paradise.
Gee, thanks.
Who was that?
My teammate.
What team?
Road racing.
Oh, for a minute there, I thought you were talking about football.
Why, is that what happened to you?
Yeah, last 3 minutes in the game, last game of the season.
Man, that sucks.
Huh. Tell me about it. And I had over 20 scholarship offers.
Wow.
So what did your team bring you?
Chocolate candies.
Can I have some?
Sure, here.
Oh, man.
What?
I can't grab them. I'm a quad.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. Just call for the nurse.
All right.
Yeah, shop. Actually, well... Sure about that? Yeah, that's too bad. Yeah, he's one of my best riders. Yeah, all right, thanks. It's too bad.
It's time for PT.
What in the hell is PT?
Physical therapy.
Looks like pretty tasty to me.
You're too kind, Vincent.
Good, go bug him.
Do you want to get out of here?
Could you guys pipe down over there? I'm trying to take a nap.
You pipe down.
Smooch off.
Look, you need to learn what you need to know in order to make it out there, okay?
Like what?
Like how to get in and out of a car or shower. Now here, take this.
What's this?
It's a dumbbell. You need to curl it.
Why am I having so much trouble?
Well, you've been through a very traumatic experience and your muscles have atrophied. But they're gonna come back fast, trust me. Come on.
9.
Well, I need 20 on each arm, 4 times, all right?
4 times?
Yep.
I must work my arm.
This is embarrassing.
You're doing great.
You awake?
Yeah.
What are you thinking about?
I don't know, I just can't sleep.
I know what I'm thinking about.
What?
Going home and sleeping in my own bed.
Yeah. How do you do it, man? I haven't seen you down yet.
Well, I don't think about what I can't do. I think about what I can. That keeps me going. Go to sleep, man. Night, bro.
I'm out of here, you guys. I just came by to say goodbye.
All right, man. Take care of yourself, my brother.
I will, I will.
And you come and visit?
Only if it's on a stretcher.
Oh, come on. I wasn't that bad.
I think he's scared of me.
No doubt, the man's dangerous in this wheelchair.
Oh, listen to you.
No, but seriously, I just want to say thanks.
Hey, man, you would have done it for me.
I was talking about Brenda.
Oh, listen to you.
Keep up with the range of motion over the next few years.
I will,
It's
I
very
will.
important.
And it's for you.
Hey, man, you got the number. Call me, bro.
Okay.
Peace.
I'll see you guys later.
All right.
Bye.
I hope this ramp is going to be all right for you. Hey, Lisa and I, we made it. It took us 3 bags of cement to make this thing. Looks pretty good, huh?
Where's Zoe?
Well, she was staying with your mother and I, and she couldn't wait to get back home, so we brought her back yesterday.
Zoe!
Charlie, you okay?
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Well, you just gotta take it one day at a time.
I'm just scared, Dad, you know?
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
You know, your mother and I, we're just a phone call away, right?
Yeah.
Your mother, she thinks I ought to put another railing up over here. I think it's a pretty good idea, huh?
How'd you get in the wheelchair?
I was in an accident.
Did you bleed?
Yeah?
Did it hurt?
No.
You bled and it didn't hurt?
No.
Can you move your legs?
No.
Can you try?
There.
Come on, try. You didn't try. Try.
Oh, but enough of these lame questions. Can't you see the man has enough problems of his own? Talk. Come on.
When are we gonna get the...
Forget your batteries. Sorry, sir. Sorry.
Don't worry, I'll get him. Hey, how about some lunch?
I'm not hungry. Excuse me.
You don't have to be rude.
love the life we choose, we'd fight and never lose, for we were young and sure to have our way.
Hello?
Hi, honey. How are you?
Hi, Mom.
Darling, what's wrong? Скажи мне, пожалуйста, что с тобой случилось? Что?
Все нормально. Nothing.
I'm your mother. Don't you think I can tell when something wrong?
Mom, what did you call for?
Хорошо, ты не хочешь со мной говорить. Хорошо. Can't you talk to me anymore?
Mom, пожалуйста. How can you expect me to talk to you when all you do is tell me that I made wrong decision marrying Sean?
You can't blame me for being right. Can you? Не правда ли?
Please, give it a break, Mom.
Just remember that our door is always open, and you can come home anytime. Ты же знаешь, как мы из-за тебя переживаем с папой, девочка моя.
Did you call just to do this to me?
No, sweetie. Нет, дорогая моя. Мы ведь очень тебя любим с папой. Ты знаешь, we love you, and Daddy and I just want to see you happy.
Mom, well then stop calling me and telling me that I made the wrong choices in my life. Хватит. Goodbye, Mother. I'm sick and tired of the way you've been acting. You've got to stop this nonsense, Sean. I don't want to be married with someone who's just gonna sit around the house getting drunk. Did you have anything to say? I'm standing here telling you that I'm gonna leave if you don't make a change. You just sit here and don't have anything to say? What in the hell's wrong with you? I don't even know who you are anymore. Why are you doing this? Don't you care anymore? Don't you hear what I'm saying?
What do you want me to say? Yes, I hear what you're saying.
I can't take it. I'm gonna stay with my mom.
Town a day ago, not sure just what to look for, but as I sifted through what had gone down, you know I could not ignore far back in the memories, your words, they echo again, locked up in a corner of my heart is the message that they send. If you take me down to the river, you better know it's forever. If you take me down to the river, this time it's forever. I think of all that's happened here, and now it's all just watercolor gray. How much does a man washes away. I hear her saying, if you take me down to the river, you better know it's forever. You'll steal my heart and run away. I know you live in a hard life, and sometimes
Hello?
Lisa? Hey, I just wanted to tell you that I'm really sorry. I don't know what to say. I know that it's been really hard to be around me while I've been trying to deal with this whole thing.
I've been so worried about you.
I know. I'm just trying to figure things out. I don't know what to do with my life. It's so hard, Lise.
You don't think I realize that? I do.
I'm not gonna let this ruin us.
Are you going to quit doing this to yourself?
I'm gonna quit doing this to both of us. I promise I'm gonna get myself back together. Won't you please come back?
I can't take it. I'm serious. I love you, but when you're like that, you're someone I don't know. And that is something I'm not going to subject myself to anymore.
No more, I promise.
Okay. I just don't want to lose you, you know?
I don't want to lose you either. I love you.
I love you too. I'll be home later, okay?
Great.
See you later.
Yeah, bye.
That's what I know of love.
Hey, bud, what's up?
Nothing. I just came in to ask for a favor.
Sure, what with?
Well, I've come up with an idea, but I need your help building it.
Building what?
Landing gear.
Landing gear? For what?
A motorcycle. You know, like an airplane, but for a motorcycle.
Sean, listen, man. You've got to realize your riding days are over. This is just not sane.
You know, you said you'd be there for me.
You can't use that against me, man. I am there for you. Riding again would be a suicide mission, and you know it.
You know, I came in here to ask your help to regain something that was taken away from me, not to help kill myself.
Don't blame me if I don't want to be part of this, okay?
I'm gonna do this with you or without you.
Well, I wish you good luck.
Can you help me with this?
What is this?
They're blueprints.
What's for?
For landing gear, so I can ride again.
What in the hell do you mean so you can ride again?
It's simple. They'll just pivot back and forth. You know, they'll hold me up when I stop.
You have got to be kidding.
No, I'm not kidding. I think I can ride again.
Yeah, you think you can ride again. I thought you were working on stop drinking plan.
I am. I haven't had a drink since I came up with this idea.
So that's why you stopped? It has nothing to do with us.
Now, that's not true.
If you don't agree to drop this ridiculous idea right now, you can kiss my bye permanently.
You know what riding means to me. Why are you acting this way?
Because I will not sit around, watch you kill yourself trying to ride a motorcycle.
Kill myself? I'm trying to get a piece of me back.
It's not like getting a part of you back. It's probably will take more away from you. Can't you see that?
Lisa, I love you, and I'd do anything for you. But this is for me. I have to do this.
Don't bother saying another word. I'm moving out tomorrow.
Lisa, what are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Do you remember what we were talking about last night?
Yeah, of course I remember.
You don't need to ask them.
You don't have to do this, you know.
I could say the same to you. Listen, I'm done talking about it. It infuriates me that you won't respect my wishes and quit this idiotic idea.
It's not an idiotic idea. I'm trying to get something back that was taken away from me.
And as I said before, I'm done talking about it. Goodbye.
Lisa, come on.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it too much. Same thing happened to me.
Oh yeah, how's that?
My girlfriend run off from the driveway in front of a bunch of people.
Is she coming back?
No.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, don't be. I'm not.
How long ago did she leave?
I'll go on 12 years now.
That gives me hope.
Well, don't think that just because mine never came back, that's what's going to happen to you. Want a beer?
Yeah, why not?
Meet me around the side.
All right. Three beers?
Two for me. Drink up.
Thanks, man.
You don't mind if I ask you about your problems with that lady?
No, I don't mind. I came up with an idea of how I can ride a motorcycle again. And,
So she ran off and left you in your hour of need.
yeah, her and everybody else. I guess I've been sitting around the house a lot, so they think I'm on some kind of suicide mission or something.
Everybody thinks the same thing about me.
Oh, yeah? Man, I'd never seen your garage door open before. I didn't realize you had so many tools.
Well, once upon a time, I used to be a serious mechanic, but somewhere along the line, I got sidetracked.
Really? Doing what?
Drinking, mostly.
Oh. Hey.
How you doing?
Oh, pretty good. I came back to show you the plans that I have for the landing gear I was telling you about in the garage.
All right. Let's see what you got. Looks like somebody ripped it up.
Yeah, my wife tore it up. That's why she left this morning. See, they just raise and lower right there, and it'll hold the bike up when it stops.
It looks promising. It's not a bad idea.
I think it'll work. I don't suppose you'd be willing to help me build it. I mean, you got lots of stuff in the garage. I'm sure you can build it pretty easily.
Nah, shit. I don't think so. I'm just, I'm not doing that stuff anymore. You know.
I understand. I didn't mean to, like, impose or anything. I just wanted to show it to you.
That's all right. Good luck with it.
All right, man. Well, thanks for the beer.
Sure. See you.
All right. doing?
Just helping my mom.
I really miss you. I called to see when you're coming back.
Are you willing to drop this whole motorcycle thing?
No?
Well, there's your answer.
Why can't you understand what this means to me? It's like getting a piece of me back that was taken away.
Don't you see how insane this is? This stupid idea is something that could take away all that you have left. I thought that you wanted to spend the rest of your life with me.
I do.
You obviously don't care about this anymore.
That's not true, Lise.
Yes, it is, Sean. You are too damn stubborn to see that you are the only one holding on the cards. All you have to do is just to drop this stupid idea, and I would come back.
It's not that easy.
Have you been in here all night?
Yeah. Check this out. Just about to bolt it up.
No way.
Mm-hmm. Pretty clean, huh?
Yeah, what's it made out of?
Stainless. Found a bunch of it laying around. It's just right.
I can't believe it, man.
What are you gonna do about the electronics?
Well, I'm gonna have probably one of those linear ball screw actuators, like those satellite dish positioners, to raise and lower this, and then I'll probably get like a solenoid or something to do the shifter.
Well, why don't you spend the rest of the day thinking about that? I want to get some shut-eye.
Okay. You want me to bring you lunch later or anything?
Well, as a matter of fact, I'm all out of beer.
Beer, okay. I can do that.
Okay,
I'll see you later.
Peace, brother.
How you guys doing? You been riding along?
Me? No. Not me. Never.
Well, that's not a very good bike for beginners.
Well, the bike's for him. Not me.
Okay.
You feel like going for a ride?
No way, you're done already?
Absolutely. I don't like to waste a lot of time.
Well, how's it work?
Just like you planned. I got the left handlebar switches for the landing gear up and down, and the right's for the shifter.
You're the man.
I can't wait for you to see it. Come on over.
All right, I'm on my way.
All right.
Well, you really did it, man. I can't believe it.
Looks good, yeah?
It looks awesome. No way. Thank you so much.
Need some help getting on?
No, I think I can do it. Let's see if I throw my foot up first.
Well, you got that wired.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad, huh?
Well, fire it up.
Man, this feels weird.
How do you mean, balance-wise?
Yeah, it's like I'm in a barrel of Novocaine. I can't feel.
You gonna be all right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, cowboy, take off. I'll be here if you need me.
Okay.
Oh, nuts! Oh, man. Holy shit.
Oh, man.
You pinned?
No, the landing gear saved my leg.
Is this driver error or shoddy workmanship?
I think it's research and development.
Holy Christ.
Oh, man.
What happened?
I don't know. I think the landing gear bent.
We gotta get you a helmet now. Well, now you know now what not to do, right?
Oh, yeah. I think I fractured my elbow.
You straight out your arm?
Not without extreme pain. Ow. Back to the drawing board.
Okay.
Hello?
Hey there, madman. How's the arm?
It's not too bad.
Did they give you anything for it?
Tylenol with codeine.
Really? Demerol is my favorite. Listen, I think I figured out why you crashed.
You did?
Oh, the struts on the landing gear. I think the metal was too weak, too thin. I made up some other ones. It's a lot stronger now.
Oh, man, thanks.
Come on over and check it out.
Okay. Jeez. Hello?
Hi. I heard that you crashed. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. How did you find out about that?
Mrs. Parker called me.
Who's Mrs. Parker?
The neighbor.
Oh,
What's so funny?
nothing.
Are you done with all this now?
No, the only reason I crashed was... because...
Come in.
Hi.
Huh?
I came to talk to you.
About what?
About Sean.
What about him?
You know what? I want you to ask to stop helping Sean to do this motorcycle thing.
Well, listen, he came to me, all right?
He already paralyzed, and now it's so hard for him to be like he is. And
So you
he
want him
just
to sit
tried
around
kill
and
himself,
stare at the wall
please.
for the rest of his life? Is that what you want him to do?
No, it's not that. I just don't want to
I
lose
don't
him.
really think you give a damn.
Please, Gene.
Get out of here.
Gene, it's...
Get out of my house.
I
I'm gonna
came
do
here
what I'm
to-
gonna do. Don't bother
Come on,
me.
Lisa. Come on. Let's get out of here.
God, it's insane.
You're insane.
You think I'm gonna just stand here and let you kill my son?
I don't know what the hell you're gonna do.
You know, I almost lost him once. I'm not gonna lose him again.
Yeah, well, don't be so sure. Pretty damn good.
Hey, check out this bike coming your way, man. It's got some weird thing on the side.
Yeah, I saw it. Looks like some kind of strange wheel setup.
Pretty slick.
Man, that is the best therapy in the world.
Boy, you sure were moving. I heard you all the way down there and back. You must have been wide open.
Practically. Hey, how's my time?
9:56.
Man,
Well, give yourself more credit than that.
I wish I could drag my knee still.
Why'd you want to do that?
It helps with the cornering, you know. You could ride the bike up when it starts sliding.
That'd scare the hell out of me.
Man, I wish I could race.
Yeah, I wish you could do that. Sure would be a sight.
Yeah.
How the hell are you gonna hide that landing gear?
I've been thinking about that. If you like have a little discreet rod, hold me up. All they'd have to do is start it. You could catch me at the end.
You're crazy, you know that, don't you?
No way.
What track are you thinking about?
I'd like to race Daytona again.
Get out of here. Where is it anyway?
It's in Florida.
Huh.
Wanna go?
Might as well.
Awesome.
Okay, welcome to beautiful Daytona Beach, Florida. We're really looking forward to the upcoming race. The racers out on their warm-up lap right now. Several riders very, very close in the points battle as they are working their sighting lap. The pace cars are out pacing this field and catching the last runners as they head out of the pre-grid out onto the racing surface for their sighting lap. Temperature's looking pretty good today. It's about 90 degrees. It's pretty humid. But the riders all ready to go, race ready, the tire pressures are set, the motorcycles are fueled, and as I said, they're taking their warm-up lap, they're working their way around. They'll be taking their grid positions and will be up on the 5-minute board very shortly. Really looking forward to the race today as these racers working their way around. I see Dennis Smith working his way up around on the warm-up lap, as well as Tony Silvera. I think he's gridded back on maybe the third or fourth row. Joe Davidson next to him, as well as Larry Cochran and Ken Waco. So they're working their warm-up lap right now. The tension is building. We've got right now. We can see them heading out of the pits and around the track. They're going back and forth, getting the tires warmed up, making sure that the tires are feeling like they should, and the suspensions are finally dialed in the way they want. The riders' hearts no doubt beating very heavily as they head around for this warm-up lap and are just about ready to take their grid positions. Of course, the warm-up lap, always important, get that engine up to temperature, make certain that the tires are exactly warmed up, because boy, when that green flag drops and these riders head off into that first turn, it is absolute chaos. You've got 40 riders going for the same 3-foot line, and it's always very exciting. They'll be bumping and grinding and all sorts of action. The riders are heading around right now, getting up under their grid positions. We can see the umbrella ladies holding, the beautiful Budweiser umbrella ladies, holding the umbrellas against the Florida sun here as the riders are taking their grid positions. Of course, some of the privateer teams here, they don't have as much support, and those riders qualifying a little bit slower than some of the factory rides.
Hey, Jace.
Oh, wait, Sean, did you come to watch me race?
Not really.
What, are you off your nut?
No, man, I'm serious. I'm calling in that favor you owe me.
Yeah, I haven't forgotten, Sean, but really.
Jace, I gotta do this and you're my only way in.
I don't know, Sean.
Don't forget I was there for you.
Yeah, you were.
So you'll do it then?
Well, if anything, it'll be one hell of a story to tell.
Yeah, it will.
What do you need me to do?
I need you to qualify and I'll take it from there.
All right.
Starting on that third row, Orlando Pablo. He's doing very well in the points this year. He's about 111 points into the championship. He's about 40 points behind the lead right now. Of course, Bryce Gross, another privateer rider, he's taking his grid position right now. He's riding the Suzuki GSXR, and Bryce doing very well running the national circuit this year. Chuck Graves, of course, another local rider. He's traveled over from the West Coast to be here at Daytona today, and the privateer rider has raced all over the world. He's got a very good program put together for this year on the Yamaha, and we're looking for Chuck to do well today. Moving back to about that fifth row, I show Jeremy Toy. Jeremy Toy, another club racer who has entered the national ranks and a local rider here at Daytona, hoping to do well today against these nationally ranked riders. Honda mounted Danny Farnsworth also with the factory ride for the first year on that Honda Superbike. Honda having a little bit of problems trying to get some of the technical stuff sorted out, but Farnsworth doing very well, finishing, I believe it was fourth at Road Atlanta, and respectable third. He got the podium at Laguna Seca. The Honda team again having a hard time this year. Of course, then again, we've got Marty Cooksey on the Harley Davidson. Harley Davidson making some progress this year, and Harley with 2 podium finishes. And, of course, Marty, the rider, moving over from the Kawasaki team onto Honda for this season.
How's it look?
Looks pretty good. Try not to move around too much. It's not very steady.
All right, but stay as long as you can so you can block the view.
Okay.
Thanks a lot, man. You know, I couldn't have done it without you.
Don't go getting sappy on me now. Just buy me a beer and we'll call it even.
You got it.
Don't fall off.
I won't. Thanks.
We're just a couple of minutes away from the green flag start. The riders again are getting on their grid position. We're up on the 5-minute board now, just about ready to take the 2-minute board. And in fact, here it comes. So the teams are now clearing the grid as the riders now making those last-minute adjustments. I see Brian Long's tuner giving him some last-minute advice. Kevin President gridded up. He's on that second row, but Kevin, a guy to watch out here today. The hearts are beating, and they're just about ready to take the green flag. In fact, the starter now holding the flag. We're up on the 1-minute sideboard, and there they go. The green flag drops. 40 motorcycles, ladies and gentlemen, heading at the fastest raceway on the East Coast, Daytona Beach, Florida. And 40 motorcycles heading off to that first turn. Of course, these motorcycles accelerating from about 0 to 100 in about 2 seconds. 40 motorcycles going for that same 3-foot piece of pavement. A couple of riders bumping as they get through the turn, but they manage to keep it up and everyone's okay. Out to an early lead, it appears that it's Aaron Lunsford, and he's rocketing off into turn number 2. He's staying in front of the pack as the rest of the riders manage to get themselves sorted up and down that short straightaway. The riders out of the infield now onto the high banking, and boy, these riders pulling some very high G's along the high banking there as they accelerate down over the high banking of this tri-oval, Daytona Beach, Florida. The riders accelerating up to over 180 miles an hour, pulling 2 or 3 G's as their suspension compresses. And ladies and gentlemen, if you've ever been out there, your helmet starts to press into your shoulder blades, your cheeks start to sag, and at 180 miles an hour, it gets very difficult to control these motorcycles as they head around that high banking. Of course, they've got to haul down for that chicane on the back straightaway, and in fact, there they go, hauling it down from 180 miles an hour into the chicane, and then accelerating back up to speed onto the high banking as they head across the start-finish line. Ladies and gentlemen, there is nothing like racing Daytona Beach, Florida. On the Yamaha in the lead, he's followed by Tom Serra, also the Yamaha mounted rider, and running in third right now, Robbie Yampolsky, who's been having a good dice with Tom Serra. Of course, a distant fourth and a rather lonely fourth right now is Jason Rolap, who's just been riding his own pace as the rest of the field about 2 turns behind that front packed. The privateer rider has been just astounding in this race, as right now Rolap, starting on the 10th grid position, has already moved his way up to 4th, which we're accustomed to seeing Jason Rolap do. You know, the privateer does very well, but I have to make note of the fact that his riding style is so much different than I've been accustomed to seeing. He's riding like Mike Halewood. He's barely hanging off the bike. The lean angles on this bike are tremendous in comparison to the hanging off style that Jason Rolap I'm used to seeing with Jason. I'm just pondering if perhaps Jason isn't injured somehow or another, or perhaps is having a difficult time hanging off of the motorcycle. And the riders have taken the white flag and are moving across the start-finish line. It is Larry Cochran, Tom Serra, and Robbie Yampolsky. And of course, Jason Rolap running a distant and lonely 4th right now. They head off into that fast left-hander, turn number 1, and down the short chute and into turn number 2. Oh no! It looks like Robbie Yampolsky, under braking, is trying to get underneath the Tom Serra, and ladies and gentlemen, he's washed the front end and off into the dirt. Robbie Yampolsky is up in an okay, but that puts Cochran solemnly in the lead now, as Serra had to brake really hard to get to steer clear of the Yampolsky crash, and Jason Rolap now finds himself in 3rd. They're working their way through the rest of the infield and out onto the high banking. And again, I don't know if Tom Serra has enough steam to get past Larry Cochran, the first place rider. Tom Serra also on the Yamaha right now. The two of them heading around the high banking, down the long back straightaway, through the chicane for the last time. Rolap, as I said, who's been riding as if he was stiff or perhaps injured, in that 3rd place now, appears to be riding the pace to the checkered flag. This is the run for the checkers, and in fact taking the checkered flag. Larry Cochran, Tom Serra, and here comes Jason Rolap, rounding out your top 3rd. So the racers just about in from their cool-off lap. We're heading down to Victory Circle right now. We're going to be conducting our Winner's Circle interviews, and our top finishers coming in right now. The 1st and 2nd place bikes on their cool-off lap, waving to the crowd. The 3rd place finisher, Jason Rolap, hightailing it into the pits, and now he's heading into the Winner's Circle. And boy, I'll tell you, he's cooking into the Winner's Circle pretty fast. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's got to be something seriously wrong here. Jason Rolap has just fallen over on his motorcycle. That could have something to do with his riding. I suspect we need to get a med crew down here, as Jason Rolap apparently is passed out or something, but not even putting his feet down, tipping over on the bike. So a crowd gathering around Jason Rolap right now, and we'll get some medical attention to him right away. He doesn't appear to be unconscious. In fact, he's pulling his helmet off. So I have no idea why Jason Rolap would just come in and fall down, perhaps a cramp or something like that. But wait a minute here. I'm looking over, I'm trying to move through the crowd here as a crowd's gathered around this young gentleman here that, while he's wearing Jason Rolap's leathers, it sure doesn't look like Jason Rolap. It's a familiar face, however. To be last year's contender in this class, Sean Powell, who suffered a debilitating automobile accident late last year.
Welcome back to Bike Week magazine. 1984, Stuart Goddard crashed his street bike, lost the use of his lower body, went for 12 years without riding a motorcycle, but still loved it, never lost that passion. Then what happened?
Now I'm racing again. Motor Liberty stepped forward and gave me a 125 ride, and I've been racing since February. Won my first race and took 2nd last weekend, so I'm doing pretty good.
It started with a street bike, didn't it?
Yeah, it started on a CBR 900RR and just moved on from there.
The motorcycle that you are racing, it's a 125cc, and I kid you not, the guy is fast. You operate entirely with your hands.
That's true. I have a shifter switch on the left grip that operates an electromagnetic solenoid that allows me to shift up and down.
That takes care of that problem. What about the braking?
The braking on the street bike, or a race bike rather, is basically all in the front. A lot of the guys rely on just the front brake. Some of the guys use the back brake, but on the 125 it's so light, a lot of guys don't even use the brakes at all. They just rely on the downshifting.
And while all of this is going on, the obvious question has to be, what do you do with your feet?
The answer to that is Velcro. I need to get like a sponsorship from Velcro because I buy so much of it. I got it on my knees and on my foot bags and on the soles of my boots.
And that holds everything together. Then the large appendage on the tank is...
It's because I'm paralyzed at such a high level, I don't have my ab muscles. So the pad up here allows me to free up my arms so I can ride.
Oh man, that was fun.
Thanks, great, dude, right at the line.
The start, they threw the flag before we were in position.
You are a brave individual.
I just do what I love doing, Larry.
And an inspiration, I might add.
I hope so.
Folks, I gotta tell you, this is no joke. It is no nothing other than a guy doing what he wants to do, what he loves to do, and he does go fast. He won his first race here a while back, has had several runner-up finishes, and we want to wish you the best of luck out here this weekend.
Thank you so much.
Why are you doing this? Don't you hear what I'm saying? Sorry. Sorry, God. It's insane.
You're insane.
You think I'm gonna just stand here and let you kill my son?
I don't know what the hell you're gonna do.
You know, I almost lost him once. I'm not gonna lose him again.
Yeah, well, don't be so sure. Bring me back some beer.
Are you done with all this now?
Well, somewhere along the line I got sidetracked.
Really? Doing what?
Drinking, mostly. I'm gonna go in the house and shoot myself.
Oh yeah, doing what?
Drinking mostly.
Yep.
Watching
It's not like getting a part of you that. It probably will take more away from you. Can't you see that?
Lisa, I love you, and I'd do anything for you. But this is for me. Is it that funny? Are you crying? I have to do this.
Why can't you see that?
Lisa, I love you. I'll do anything for you. Fire alarm. Fires are done.
Let the dog come in. He can come in. So Gene's got a dog. Come here. Hey,
Hello?
madman.
Come out. Hello?
Hey there, madman. How's the arm?
Go back to sleep. I'm gonna go out early. I'll have Ron pick you up on his way out. All right?
All right, cut. Excellent.
Did that blood go?
It hurts.
Yeah, I bet it does. They give you anything for the pain?
Tylenol codeine.
Well, when you get the Demerol, let me know. I'd like to borrow a few.
Bye. Cut.
Oh, the phone rings again.
It rings again, but I want to cut.
All right, cut. And wait. Hop out of there. Rolling and okay, that's good. And action. Action. Action.
Yeah?
And action.
You awake?
Yeah.
What are you thinking about?
I don't know. I just can't sleep.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Why?
Okay, start over.
Well, I had to pistol whip some trailer trash down in Yucca Valley just to get a hold of some of this local lightning, man.
Hello?
Hi, honey. How are you?
You want a beer?